Tired of feeling trapped by credit card debt? You're not alone. Millions of people are struggling with credit card debt, and it can feel completely overwhelming. But let me tell you, there's hope. You can get out of this hole, and I'm here to help you do it. Hey everyone. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that affects many of us, credit card debt. If you're feeling overwhelmed by your credit card balances, don't worry. I've been there, but I've managed to overcome it. And today, I'm here to help you with practical steps and strategies to get out of debt and regain control of your finances. We're going to walk through 8 proven steps to break free from credit card debt and achieve financial freedom. We're going to talk about budgeting, debt repayment strategies, negotiating with creditors, and more. So, if you're ready to take control of your finances and finally get out of debt, stick around. Let's dive in. The first step to getting out of debt is to know exactly where you stand. You need to face the facts, and that means taking a good, hard look at your finances. I want you to make a list of all your credit card debts. Write down the balance, the minimum payment, and the interest rate for each card. This isn't about making you feel bad. It's about getting organized. You can't fix what you don't acknowledge. So get it all down on paper. Seeing those numbers might be scary, but trust me, it's the first step to taking back control. Now, once you have your list, take some time to really study it. Which card has the highest interest rate? That's the debt monster that's costing you the most money, and we're going to tackle it head on. Remember, this is just the first step. It might feel overwhelming, but you've got this. We're in this together, and we're going to get you out of debt and on the road to financial peace. Alright, now that you have a clear picture of your debt, it's time to create a budget. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dave, budgeting is no fun. And you're right, it's not always exciting, but it is absolutely essential to getting out of debt. A budget is simply a plan for your money. It tells your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Start by tracking your income and expenses for a month. Write down everything you earn and everything you spend. You can use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or a budgeting app. Whatever works best for you. Once you have a good understanding of your cash flow, you can start making adjustments. Look for areas where you can cut back on spending. Can you eat out less? Find a cheaper cell phone plan? Cut back on unnecessary subscriptions? Every little bit helps. Remember, this isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making conscious choices with your money. It's about taking control of your finances so that you can achieve your goals. And in this case, that goal is becoming debt-free. Now that you have a budget, it's time to choose a debt repayment strategy. There are 2 popular methods we'll discuss: the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. Now, the debt snowball method is all about building momentum. You list your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rates. Then, you attack the smallest debt with everything you've got while making minimum payments on everything else. Once that smallest debt is gone, you take the money you are putting towards it and add it to the payment of the next smallest debt, and so on. It's like rolling a snowball downhill. It gains momentum and gets bigger and bigger. On the other hand, the debt avalanche method focuses on saving you the most money in interest. With this method, you list your debts from highest interest rate to lowest, regardless of the balance. You then focus on paying down the debt with the highest interest rate first, while making minimum payments on the others. Both methods work, and the best one for you depends on your personality. If you need quick wins to stay motivated, the debt snowball is a great option. If you're more numbers-oriented and want to save the most money on interest, the debt avalanche might be a better fit. Choose the method that resonates with you and stick with it. Chapter 4. Consider debt consolidation. Could this simplify your debt? If you're juggling multiple credit cards with high interest rates, debt consolidation might be a good option for you. Debt consolidation basically means taking out a new loan to pay off your existing debts. The goal here is to simplify your payments and hopefully get a lower interest rate. One way to consolidate your debt is with a balance transfer credit card. These cards offer a low or even 0% introductory interest rate for a certain period, usually 12 to 18 months. This can be a great way to save money on interest and pay down your debt faster. Just make sure you can pay off the balance before the introductory rate expires. Another option is to take out a personal loan. Personal loans typically have lower interest rates than credit cards, and you get a fixed monthly payment, which can make budgeting easier. Debt consolidation can be a helpful tool, but it's not a magic solution. You still need to be disciplined about paying down your debt and avoiding taking on new debt. Chapter 5. Negotiate with creditors. You have more power than you think. You might be surprised to learn that you have some negotiating power when it comes to your credit card debt. Don't be afraid to reach out to your credit card companies and ask for better terms. You can ask for a lower interest rate, a waiver of late fees, or even a reduction in your balance. The worst they can say is no. Before you call, make sure you have all of your information handy, including your account number, your current interest rate, and your minimum payment amount. Be polite but firm when you speak to the customer service representative. Explain your situation honestly and let them know that you're committed to paying off your debt. They might not be able to give you everything you ask for, but it's definitely worth a shot. You'd be surprised how often credit card companies are willing to work with you if you're proactive and sincere about tackling your debt. One of the best ways to stay on track with your debt repayment plan is to automate your payments. This means setting up automatic payments from your checking account to your credit card company each month. This way, you never have to worry about missing a payment and getting hit with late fees. Most credit card companies offer automatic payment options online or through their mobile apps. You can usually choose to pay the minimum payment, the full balance, or a fixed amount. I recommend setting up automatic payments for at least the minimum amount due so that you avoid late fees. Automating your payments is a simple but effective way to stay organized and make sure your debt repayment plan stays on track. It takes the guesswork out of paying your bills and gives you peace of mind knowing that your payments are being made on time every time. Life happens, and unexpected expenses pop up when you least expect them. Your car might break down, your refrigerator might give out, or you might have a medical emergency. These unexpected events can derail your debt repayment plan if you're not careful. That's why it's so important to build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a stash of cash that you set aside specifically for unexpected expenses. It acts as a buffer between you and debt, preventing you from having to rely on credit cards in a pinch. Start by aiming to save at least $1,000 in your emergency fund. This will cover most minor emergencies. Once you've reached that goal, you can gradually increase your emergency fund to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. While reducing your expenses is essential for getting out of debt, increasing your income can significantly accelerate your debt payoff journey. Think of it like this. You have 2 levers you can pull to get out of debt faster, reducing expenses and increasing income. There are many ways to increase your income, both big and small. You could ask for a raise at work, take on a side hustle, sell items you no longer need, or even rent out a spare room in your home. Don't be afraid to get creative and explore different options. Even a small increase in income can make a big difference in your debt payoff timeline. And as you pay down your debt and free up more cash flow, you can direct even more money towards your income generating activities, creating a positive feedback loop. That's it for today. I hope these tips help you on your journey to becoming debt-free. Remember, you're not alone in this fight. Millions of people have been in your shoes and have successfully gotten out of debt and achieved financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more financial tips. And remember, the most important step is to take action. Don't wait another day to start getting your finances in order. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.